everybody, welcome to this Feel Good Flow session. So we've got a couple of different flows, different routines where we smoothly move from one movement into another. It works on our mobility, our flexibility and also strength. So it's a nice combination of those three. You just have to follow me, you don't need anything for this apart from maybe a mat, and that's it. Let's do it. So for our first flow, we're going to start from a sumo squat position. So feet are wider than a normal squat, toes are turned out as low as you can. So here you want to make sure that your chest stays up straight, so we're no leaning forward. Knees are pushed out to the side. Make sure that those knees are like straight above your feet, so they're not overshooting your toes. So we've got some sumo squats. When you get yourself back up, make sure that you squeeze your glute, use your glute to come all the way back up, tuck the pelvis under, core is engaged. Okay, so we're going to go for a couple of different variations on these sumo squats, working all of our legs really. Right, we're going to start with 10 reps of just normal squats. Okay, when you're ready, and let's go. Normal sumo squat. 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze the glutes. 6, 7, keep pushing the knees out. 8, 9, last one, and 10. All right, next, bring your hands next to your head. You're gonna go sumo, little side twist, all the way back up. Yeah, 10 of those. Ready? There we go. Sumo, twist, twist, all the way back up and back down. That's it. Number 2. Should feel quite nice for the spine. There we go. Number 3. 4. 5. Might already feel this in the legs. 6. 7. 8, last 2. 9, last one. And 10. Nice. Right, from here, we're gonna go from a sumo into a tabletop or a flat back. Yeah, so I'm gonna push my hips all the way back, make sure that my back is super straight. I can put a cup of tea on it without letting it drop. So tabletop, back to sumo, all the way back up. Sumo, tabletop, sumo, all the way back up. Yeah, 10 of those. Get yourself ready and let's go. Sumo, tabletop, all the way back up. So this is a really good hamstring stretch. Hamstring stretch. Good. Sumo, tabletop. Nice. Sumo, tabletop. 5. Tabletop. Sumo. Good. Sumo, tabletop. 8. Tabletop. 9, last one. Sumo, tabletop, sumo, all the way back up. Ah, nice stretch. Right, the last one on this one, I'm gonna go sumo, tabletop, then get your hands in between your legs. Gonna go 5 pulses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back into sumo, back all the way back up. Yeah, 10 times, last one on this little flow. Ready, let's go. sumo, table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sumo, all the way back up. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sumo, all the way back up. 2, sumo, tabletop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sumo, 3, sumo, tabletop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sumo, 4. Good, keep going. Tabletop, keep your back straight here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Really nice stretch in the hamstrings. 5, sumo, tabletop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sumo, 6, tabletop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, sumo, tabletop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sumo. 8 plus 2, sumo, tabletop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sumo, all the way up. Last one, sumo, tabletop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sumo, and all the way back up. Nice. Shake the legs if you need to. Good. Right, our little routine number 2. So we're going to start on our knees for this one, or actually on our feet. So from here we're going to push our hips forward, squeezing our glutes, engaging our core. Now the more you keep your weight sort of backwards, the more your glutes and the front of your quads need to work to get yourself up. So we're going to go all the way up. Hold your arms here or in front of you. Ooh. A little bit to the back, working on those front quads. And then from here, one foot steps forward, little hip stretch, push yourself as much forward as you can. Then the hip moves all the way to the back into hamstring stretch. So front leg stretches, straightens out, toe, foot flexors, there we go. Back to that hip stretch, knees together. Now we do the same thing on the other side. So push your hips all the way forward as far as you can. Hip moves all the way back, front leg straightens out, foot flexes. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. Move your nose towards your knee if you can. Hamstring stretch, move that hip forward a bit. Again, center and knees back together, and then we'll start from the beginning. Right, so we're going to do 5 of these in total, that whole little routine basically. So really working on the quads, into the hips, hamstrings, a little bit of everything. All right, so starting from sitting down onto your feet, pushing those hips forward. Ready? And let's go. Hips all the way forward. Okay, one time, lean back as far as you can. Ooh, color the plant, and all the way back up. One leg forward. Push that hip forward as much as you can. Keep your chest up straight. Nice stretch. Move that hip all the way back. Straighten that front leg. Flex your foot. Hamstring. Move that weight all the way forward again. Hips. Back to center. Feet together. Other side. Okay. Hip all the way forward. All the way back. Straighten that front leg. Flex your foot. Move your nose towards your knee. Hip all the way forward. Feet together. Sit all the way down. That's it. Okay, that was number 1. Gonna go for number 2. Push your hips forward. Keep your core really tight. Squeeze the glutes. Right. Lean back as far as you can. Keep yourself like a plank. Good. leg forward. Push that hip forward as far as you can. If you want to add a little back bend, please go for it. You can add a little back bend. Hip moves all the way back. Here, if your hamstrings are really, really tight, you can also keep a little bend through the knee. Just push that hip back so you should still feel a good stretch in that hamstring. Hips forward, center, knees together. Other side. Hips forward, move the hip back, straighten the front leg, flex your foot, move the hip all the way forward, center, knees together, sit all the way back down. Okay, number 2. There we go again. Hips up, lean a little bit back, use those quads. There we go. One time, lean back. Squeeze the glutes, keep the core really tight as far as you can, and all the way back up. One leg forward, hip opener. There we go. Slowly move the hip back, hamstring. Slowly move the hip forward, hip, feet together, other side. Slowly move the hips forward, slowly move them to the back, slowly back to the front, knees together, and sit all the way back down. Good. Number 3, 2 more to go. Okay, lead on with your hips. There we go, all the way up. Lean back. Oh, keep the core tight. There we go. One leg forward. Hip moves all the way back. Hamstring. Hip all the way forward. And knees together. Other side. Hip moves all the way to the front. All the way to the back. Straighten out that front leg. Maybe this time go a little bit deeper. Hip moves all the way to the front. And back together. And sit all the way back down. Nice. Okay, last round on this one. Hands in front. And there we go. Core tight, squeeze your glutes. All the way up. Okay, one time lean back. Yes, there we go, quads. One leg forward. Push that hip as far forward as you can. Ooh, nice stretch in the hips. All the way back. Hamstring. All the way forward. Hips. Center. Knees together. Last one on this side. Push the hips all the way forward. All the way to the back. All the way forward. Knees together and sit all the way back down. Yes, nice. That was our second little routine. Have a little bit of water in between if you want to. Do a little stretch or shake out your legs, whatever feels comfortable for you. Okay, our third little routine is going to be for the arms. So here, let me just see if I can, which side is the best. So we're going to lay on our tummy. Move a little bit this way. So we're going to start from a cobra position. So make sure that your elbows are straight underneath your shoulders. Yeah, these arms are straight to the front so they're not too much out to the side or to the inside. Now my glutes, they stay relaxed, so it's really my lower back that's doing all the work. So from here, we're just going to start with some cobras, straight arm all the way back down. Now you want to make sure that your elbows are like rotated to the inside. So from here you see my elbows are sticking out to the outside, so I want to rotate them to the inside. Don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe I can show you like this. So here they're sticking out to the outside. I want to rotate them so they're moving upwards basically. Yeah, so even when I go down, I want to keep pushing into that rotation. That way we'll work our tricep and forearms a little bit differently. Okay, so really watch out for that one. Okay, I'm gonna go for 10 reps, and then we'll do different variations on this one. So I'll just tell you when we get there. All right, ready? And let's go. All the way up, and slowly, slowly place your elbows back down onto the floor. All the way up, slowly back down. Okay, relax the glute. Make sure that the shoulders stay low so they're not going out to your ears. Push them down. All the way back down. 3. All the way back up. All the way back down. 4. If it's a little bit too much for your back, just bring your hands a little bit further forward. And all the way back down. 5. And 6. Keep that rotation. And 7. And 8. And 9. Last one. And 10. Okay, from here we're just gonna hold it halfway, so my elbows are just hovering above the floor for 10 seconds or for 10 mirror counts. Okay, ready? And let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest them back down on the floor. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Make sure that your hands are really sort of, they're really grabbing, holding onto your mat so they're not moving to the inside. Okay, we're going to do that for one more time. Ready? Let's go. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. Okay, keeping your arms into that same position. I'm going to go into a forearm plank, but keep that rotation in the arm and keep your hands straight forward, holding on, grabbing onto that mat. So yeah, going to go into a forearm plank, also for 10 mirror seconds. I call it mirror seconds. It might not be exactly a second. Okay, so when we're in that forearm plank, really engage your core, tuck your pelvis under, core super tight, everything's super tight. Ready? And let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. Okay, next one, we're gonna go into that forearm plank, slowly, slowly lowering our hips to the mat, back into that cobra. Forearm plank, slowly, slowly lower our hips back into that cobra. I'm gonna feel that in the arms. Keep that same rotation. You should really feel that in the tricep. Okay, there we go for 10 reps. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Slowly, slowly lower the hips down, cobra. Back up into forearm plank. Slowly down, cobra, and back up. Slowly down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Nice. Shake out the arms for a second. Should really feel that there in those triceps. Okay, from here we're going to go into a full plank. Full plank, hands straight underneath the shoulders, and then from there we're going to push ourselves away from the floor, which will look like this. Yeah, so this is what we're doing. Push yourself away from the floor, really engaging your shoulders, shoulder blades, and your lats, these back muscles over there. Okay, for 10 times, 10 reps. Yeah, into full plank, hands straight underneath the shoulders, core is tight, pelvis is tucked under. Right, there we go. 1, push yourself away, drop yourself back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Right. Shake out the arms. Good. Right. From here, we're going to go into a dolphin pose, which is actually like a yoga pose. So we're going to start with that same position as we just did in our cobra. Those arms are still rotated inwards. So from here, I'm just going to lift my hips up and really push my head through my shoulders, through my arms. You can straighten out your legs, or if the hamstrings are a bit tight, you can keep your knees a little bit bent as well. You should really feel that in the shoulders. It's like a stretch and strengthening at the same time. Okay, so we're just going to hold it there in that position just to get used to it for 10 counts. Right, so get your arms ready. Grab those fingers into the mat. Turn your elbows inward. Elbows straight underneath the shoulders. All right, hips up. Push your head through your arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Right. From here, our last little one. From that dolphin pose, we're going to bring our nose all the way forward and try to tap the mat. But obviously, if that is way too much and you feel you're going to fall on your face, just go as far forward as you can. I'll just show you. So it will look like this. Bring your weight all the way forward, tap the mat, and bring your weight all the way back again. Yeah, so as far as you can without falling onto your face. Okay, for 10 reps. Get yourself ready, arms ready. Well, really, we just need our arms ready. Let's go. Hips all the way up. 1. Push back. And 2. Push back. And 3. Push back. And 4. Push back. And 5. Back. And 6. Back. And 7. Back. 8. Back. 9. 10. Whew. Oh, I always feel that in my forearms. There we go. That's our little flow for our arms. So now we're going to go on to our fourth little flow, which is more targeting the glutes. Okay, so for this little one, we're going to start in like a split squat position, but the knee is just hovering above the floor. So from here, I'm going to move our weight all the way forward. Weight is all on that front leg, yeah? Chest is straight, core is really tight, okay? Now from here, I'm going to push myself up. Back leg raises up into the sky. Now make sure that your core stays really, really tight. Your hip is not moving too much up, yeah? It stays facing down towards the floor. Back is straight. Everything is straight. Okay, then from there, I'm going to move that leg back onto the floor into a pyramid stretch. Yes, a little pyramid stretch. So here I'm going to push my hips as far back as I can, and I move my nose towards my knee. Should feel a really good stretch in the hamstring, especially this front little leg. And then we go back to the beginning, and that's our little flow. So we're going to do 5 on each side. All right. So this has a lot of little balance it as well. You should start a real feeler on the glute. Just your weight. Okay, starting into that split squat position. Make sure that your knee is straight underneath your hip, that foot is straight underneath your knee, core is tight. Ready, and let's go. Okay, weight moves all the way forward onto that front leg. Back leg straightens out. Okay, all the way up into our flying position. Nice, hold, and then move that back leg all the way back to the floor. Push your hip all the way to the back, straighten out that front leg. Nose moves towards your knee. Nice stretch. Slowly back into that split squat position. 1, good. Weight moves all the way forward. Back stays straight, away, fly. Balance, keep your core tight. Good. Slowly, slowly, slowly place your foot back down onto the floor. Hip moves back, front leg straightens out. Nose moves towards your knee. Pyramid stretch. Back into that front, woo. Split squat. Good. 2. Weight moves all the way forward to that front leg. Good. Back leg straightens out. Fly. Keep your core tight. Everything is straight. Slowly place that foot down. Pyramid stretch. And back to our split squat. Good. 3. Last 2. Fly. Nice. Leg moves all the way back. Pyramid stretch. Back to the beginning. Last one. Oh, I feel that in my glute. Okay. Weight moves all the way forward. All the way onto that front leg. Fly. Core stays tight. Back leg on the floor. Weight forward. And back towards that first one. Woo! Okay, shake out the legs. I feel that in my glute. Right, onto the other side. Okay, starting from a split squat. Okay, ready? There we go. Weight all the way forward onto that front leg. Back leg straightens out. All right, fly. Good. Both legs are straight. Core is tight. Back is straight. Place that leg back onto the floor. Push your hip all the way back. Straighten out your front leg. Nose moves towards your knee. Pyramid stretch. And back to number 1. Nice. Good. All right, number 2. Move your weight all the way forward. Fly. Good. Slowly place that back leg on the floor. Slowly, slowly, as elegant as possible. Nose moves towards your knee. Good. Back towards the first one. 2. Weight moves all the way to the front. Fly. Place that back leg down. Pyramid stretch. Back into, wobbly. 3. Okay, last 2. Weight all the way forward. Fly. Place that back leg back down on the floor. Pyramid stretch. Back to our split squat. Last one. Okay, move your weight all the way forward. There we go. And fly. Pyramid stretch. And back to our split squat. And there we go. Whew, felt that in the glutes. Right, nice, well done. Our last little flow, also a little bit for the legs. I'm going to start from a chair position, which looks like this. So my feet are together, chest is up straight, back is straight, core is tight. Right, a little chair position, as they would say it in yoga. From here, I'm going to go into a little side twist. One side, side twist to the other side, back to the center. From here, I'm going to move my knee as far to my chest as I can. Really use your core for balance. I'm going to place that leg all the way to the back as far as I can. Knee goes down to the floor. I'm going to push my hips forward, reach over to the back wall into a little back bend. Back to the center, move my weight back forward, step all the way back. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. So knee towards the floor, push my hip forward, reach towards the back wall. Feet back together. That's our last little flow. So we're going to do that for 5 reps. Okay. Starting from a little chair position. As low as you can. Keep your back straight. Core is engaged. Right, there we go. Little twist to the side. You can hook your elbow on your knee and push yourself a little bit further into that twist. Back to center. Twist to the other side. Back to center. Right, knee moves up towards the chest. Place it all the way back as far as you can. Knee moves down to the floor. Hip moves forward. Arms overhead. Reach towards the back wall. Little back bend. All the way back to the center. Place it like back together into that chair pose. Other side. Knee moves towards your chest. Big step back. Knee towards the mat. Push that hip forward. Arms overhead. Reach towards the back wall. Back to center. Good. From here, just straighten out legs for a second. That's number 1. Nice. Okay, I'm going to go for number 2. Sit all the way back down as far as you can. Little twist. Back to center. Little twist the other side. Back to center. Okay, knee moves towards your chest. Big step to the back. Knee moves towards the floor. Hip forward. Arms overhead. Little back bend. Back to center. Knee comes off the floor. Step your feet together. Other side. Knee moves towards your chest. Big step back. Knee moves towards the floor. Push your hip forward. Reach overhead. reach towards the back wall. Back to center. Good. Feet together and stand up straight. Nice. There we go again. Number 3. Sit back into that chair. As deep as you can. Right, little twist. Good. Look up to the ceiling if you can. Back to the center. Twist the other side. Back to the center. Knee towards your chest. Big step back. Knee moves towards the floor. Push your hip forward. Reach overhead towards the back wall. There we go. All the way back to the center. Foot steps back. Other side. Overhead. Nice. Step all the way back. And stand up straight. Good. Nice. Number 3. Okay, last 2. This time I'm going to do it a little bit faster. Okay, there we go. Sit down as deep as you can. Straight back. Little twist. And back to the center. Little twist. Back to the center. Knee up. Step out. Hip forward, overhead. Back to the center. Step your feet together. Other side. Step your feet together. All the way back up. Last round. There we go. Sit all the way down. Little twist. Back to the center. Little twist. Back to the center. Step out. Feet together. Last side. Feet together and all the way back up. Whew. Nice. That's it. Hope your legs are feeling all good. They definitely feel like they've worked and stretched out at the same time. So I hope this session made you feel good, and I hope I'll see you soon again. Bye.